What's up and welcome back everyone, Sam and Brax here. In the last two videos I started a product research series, so if you haven't seen those, check them out. And this is episode 3 of that series. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can do what the Jungle Scout web app does. And you can do it for free without buying the web app right from Amazon. So let's just jump into it. Also, I just wanted to mention that last week's giveaway winner is contact me on Instagram so we can make this work. Alright, so let's just jump into my computer and get this video going. Alright guys, so this method is a free method and it's an alternative to the Jungle Scout web app method. If you're not familiar with what the web app does, it's different from the Jungle Scout extension that you see here. So the web app allows you to search for products according to a specific criteria that you give them, that you give the web app. And there's so many options you can choose from, criteria according to price, so you can search for products that are between $20 and $50, reviews between 30 and 100 reviews, etc. So this is a very similar way to do it, but right from inside Amazon, and let me show you how. So this is not a very new method. It used to be that you type this, that you type this, and then it gives you all the categories and you can search between the categories according to price. So now you can't do that anymore in Amazon because they changed it for whatever reason. However, you can do it by typing negative and then whatever you want to type after, any combination of letters, and then search. It's telling Amazon to search for negative of that keyword, which means anything that's not that keyword, which means anything that's not this is everything else on Amazon. So here on the left is where we want to play around, see all 36 departments, and then you can look at each department separately. This is why this is a bit more time consuming, but it's a free method. And let's say we want to look into home and kitchen first. Click on home and kitchen, and then you're seeing the best sellers here, right? So here, where you see price, you can filter by, let's say 25 and 35. Now you can do bigger limits between 15 and 60, but I like to do it, I like to search for smaller price limits because I get to see more products between those two limits. So let's see. You can also filter by last 30 days released. So this is showing you what people are starting to sell since 30 days ago, which means that you can find products that you can start because they're new and they're not that competitive. So let's look. What I'm looking for is products that are FBA-able. Products that you can source from China and then put your label on them and then sell them as yours. This is way too competitive. I've looked at this before. Let's see. Let's look at this. Electric vacuum sealer. So what I do is first go inside and then see what else this guy is selling. This trick you should always do. Look at what else that person is selling. We can check it out later. But for now, after you find a product, you take the main keyword, vacuum seller, and then you make sure you're searching in all departments, and then search as if a customer is searching for that item. Once you do that broad keyword search, you click on the Jungle Scout web app, and it will show you all the results in the first page, and it gives you some details on them. So let's do the exercise that I showed you in the first video of this series. So these are the titles, these are the brands. So what I said before was make sure that there's not one brand dominating the first page. So here I see a few brands that are selling more than one item on that first page and dominating the page. It's not too concerning. It's not a huge problem, but it is something to keep in mind. So the price looks pretty good. It's an expensive product. Hopefully, if you can source it for much cheaper than this, then you can make then you can have a good profit margin since it's an expensive product. Category kitchen and dining is not gated. The ranking is pretty consistent and it's pretty low, so that's a good ranking. And as you see here with the sales estimations from Jungle Scout, it's selling a lot. So this is amazing in terms of sales volume. And as you can see, I'm scrolling down and I'm still seeing good amount of sales. So even number 23 in that page is still selling 33,000 per month. So in terms of sales, this item is pretty amazing. Now reviews. The reviews seem a bit high. 500, 200, 700, they're pretty high. So that's a pretty competitive product. But when I see such a product with high reviews, I look at if there's other sellers with low reviews and still selling well on the first page. There aren't many. There's that guy who has 0 reviews and is selling a lot, but I guess that's an exception. But in case I saw, you know, 500 and 700, but then other sellers with 10 to 20 reviews still selling, then that's a good sign for me, because I can come in and replace those guys or compete with those guys. The ratings are good. I don't mind that. The sellers, there's not that many Amazon, there are actually a lot of Amazon sellers, but they're not dominating the first few spots. So that's not too much of a concern. So the only reason I wouldn't go for this product is because it's very competitive and because a few brands are dominating the first page. Okay, let's go back and try to find another product using this method. Now you need to get creative with this method because it depends on the criteria that you're choosing to look through. So let's look in pet supplies, just for fun. And let's look for something between, again, 25 and 35. You can choose any other price point that you want to look for. Let's choose last 30 days. Did it take? Oh, it didn't take. 25 and 35. Go. And then last 30 days. Okay, so let's look. Bark collar. Why not? One customer review and it's 1 star. Oh my god. Bark collar. So I take the main keyword, copy, I search in all departments, paste, and then I run the Jungle Scout numbers. And this seems like it's something that you would be able to source from China or India or wherever, and then put a label on it and then sell it as yours. Price is good, brands, not 1 or 2 brands dominating, rank is pretty good, sales are amazing, revenue, reviews. See, these are crazy reviews. These sellers have a lot of reviews and it's pretty hard to compete with them. But then you see this guy with 28 reviews getting 970 sales, so you might reconsider this product. Rating, there's a lot of there's a few 1 star and 3.5 stars. These are again people that you can compete with, and then not many Amazon sellers. So again, this is a good product. I mean, this has a lot of sales, but also has crazy amount of reviews. But at the same time, some people are able to compete with low reviews. So keep that in mind and, you know, make a decision according to that. So I hope you use this method and get creative with it and find a few products. And if you find a product using this method, again, let me know in the comments. And this method, you know, needs a bit more creativity, but it is a free method if you don't want to buy the Jungle Scout web app. And in the next videos, I'm going to be showing you more ways to search for products. I'm going to do a Jungle Scout web app video as well, but maybe later on. I want to do more free methods first. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see the rest of this series or anything else that I'm going to post in the future, please subscribe and click on the bell so that you get notified when I post a video. And don't forget to join the contest. In every video, I give you guys a chance to win a free consulting call with me. We can discuss your product or your product research or anything FBA related. And all you have to do is like and comment and click on the bell, which you probably already did. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.